Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire, possibly the last in the series and maybe the last video of Railway Empire, the original, before the release of Railway Empire 2. Not long now, just a few weeks, and we'll be heading out into the new version of the game, the sequel. I am looking forward to that. And when we left off, everything grew, didn't it? So we'll check up on all of those. I can't see any upgrades that require an industry on the minimap. So just a few whatevers we feel like, city buildings, and we're good to go. Right, shall we do that then? Before that, tasks. We need 2 more express trains to be running with the existing 10 that we have. And we also need to buy out Don Lorenzo, which shouldn't be an issue. We have so many members of staff available as well. I think we did check all of those. Yeah, too many red arrows. Right, university or museum? I tell you what, we'll just go university. Why not? We'll get some more innovation points. What are we going to do today? I guess we can build down, can't we? Connect up New York. Yes. We'll grab that. Don Lorenzo will be bidding against us. Only 3 times though. I did attempt my pronunciation at Syracuse, but it could be slightly off. Maybe it will appear in Railway Empire 2. There is a lot of available building area in Railway Empire 2. The maps are absolutely huge for both Europe and North America. So I might get a little bit more practice there. It'll do for now. It'll do. How are our tasks doing? Still 10 of 12. If we build these, a little connection with this trio that we've got down here, and then we set up some express lines, that should do it, shouldn't it? Eventually, anyway. It would be kind of nice to have a New York line head up into Montreal. This will be a bit of a mess of a junction, but that's fine, isn't it? It's going to be busy in Montreal, that's all we'll go with there. Terminus. Signal controlled, that's all different when we get into Railway Empire 2. We'll be building pretty much a basic station, and then you can add the signal controls later with the gridirons. I think that's what they're called in Railway Empire 2. What we'll do is have us a maintenance station where it looks like it will be not too much of an issue to get in. We can figure out how we're going to slide into Montreal there. We do have the potential to do that, don't we? As long as it's curvy enough, which it is. That could send us out round to Ottawa as well. And we could set up an express line there. This one can do a couple of things. It can branch directly into that station, and it can also drift off to the side. Whether we'll do much with that, I'm not sure. I'm going to stick as a maintenance yard in just there, and then we can connect up. Nice long bridge, why not? I mean, the grade is pretty rough anyway. It's heading uphill, isn't it? So we can have that branch into there, and then we'll have the other maintenance bit head into this area here, but we're going to have to avoid the bridge. It's not a bad grade, is it? I guess we could go right up to the station if we can get it. Yeah, that's fairly close, isn't it? What we're going to do with this, sort out the grade a little bit. We can get it as a steady 4%, then we haven't got too many steep sections, have we? Will we ever need that drifting off there? Unlikely, but we might as well put it in. We could also give this area a little bit of access into Montreal's secondary station, which heads off a few shortcuts, doesn't it, to Quebec? But if we've got the room, I wouldn't mind it. Can we get up there? It's possible. I can see it from here. We'll slide in, and then we'll create our junction up this end. Delete back so that we get our point. And then this can be... Yeah, there's enough room for a block there as well. So that's sent in there. And then, come on. This can go in, can't it? Beautiful. We do have a bit of signalling to sort out. Well spotted, by the way. I think it's Anglo-Saxon spotted it. So we've got a stray signal. And so we'll go and sort that out in a second as well. I just wanted to get the junction here kind of sat how I would like it, so we know where we're heading there. Now it gives us an idea of the height we need along this bank here. And we could also branch in from Portland then, couldn't we? Going that way. Right, where was that signal? Was it Warehouse 5? I think it was Warehouse 5. Oh, we've got an extra signal here. This is messy. Yeah, this signal could cause us issues. We're going to have to let our train head past so we don't reset it. No need to do that. Just tidy up this direct line, isn't it, into Winnipeg there. Beautiful. Right, you're gone. Let's get rid of that and then tidy up our signals down here. Probably these as well. Maybe we can get a little better spacing on them. There we go. And we'll get you in there. That's tidier, isn't it? Yeah, and then we've got the supply tower just there as well. There we go. Tidy, guys. We won't trip over, hopefully. I love that Winnipeg is growing. We do need to connect their furs as well, don't we? Oh, yeah. Let's quickly do that while we're up here. We have the money for it. We'll go a large train station so we can go as far south as possible. They sit in the middle, don't they? Or down the end anyway, at the very least, of the station. So they'll be at the southern end of the station if we do it like that. We don't really need much else connecting down to Winnipeg. So this is a nice simple one. Get you signal? Definitely with a supply tower. Otherwise, you are going to complain at us. And we'll get us a couple of maintenance buildings on the two stations. Was that bad weather coming in? Wouldn't surprise me. We're in October. New line. Archer, what's that say? Archer area. That'll do. Freight only. I remembered for the last episode. Look at me go. Wait until full. And, oh, don't add a locomotive yet. Let's try and buy this. Oh, yeah, it's decent price. I don't think Don will get involved. A little bit awkward if he does, because that'll really drive the price through the roof. No, we've got it. Good stuff. Now we can add us a locomotive and get you running in. We do have a security guard. In fact, we have a great selection of people here, so we'll look for some green arrows. Not many engineers, surprisingly. We'll get an engineer on, go back into security guard and see if any of our numerous security guards actually provide... No, none of those provide a green arrow either. Well, anybody? Anybody for anybody. We do have a lot of stokers, don't we? Surely one of you is going to provide us with a green arrow. Yeah, that. Oh, look at that. Gabriel Brewster. You are a star. You get on there. Conductor, we don't need. We could use if we wish to add even more green arrows. Who did we get? Reporter? Reporter and a mediator. Mediator? That could be useful. What we'd really like would be the analyst, isn't it? Yeah. The one that gives us cheaper shares. Or more expensive shares if I click it incorrectly, which is a thing I've been known to do. Do we want to buy this? I mean, it's level 2. It'll be pricey. Yeah, go on. I think we can buy that. It's going to be another way to get corn into our network, isn't it? Should we wish to. If it lasts that long. We don't have much to buy out on old Don. We're still 10 of 12. But we haven't progressed the furthest. Okay, so the east side of this station is going to head to Syracuse. Syracuse. Dear oh dear. I did practice and then it got to the point where I kept saying the name And it sounded stranger and stranger to me until I tripped over it. Was I even close? That's the question. We don't mind if we make a few tunnels here and there. We're going to have a... Oh, I guess if we can avoid tunnels and bridges, we can have a nice meaty 4-track line heading partially down this way. So let's see if we can't just get rid of some of these bridges, and we'll try and get it. So we wiggle around and follow the contours. Bit of a cut in there, don't mind that. A cutting, we can go 4-track. We need to adjust this, don't we? And send it around that way. Bring it down a little bit. Bring that up a little bit until we're happy with it. There we go. 3% start, so we're climbing up to New York. And the rest of it is kind of beautiful. We actually want it that side, don't we, by the looks of things? Is that right? Or have I moved it unnecessarily? I think I moved it unnecessarily. It was good where it was, grand for a change. Only 100k! I mean, that's impressive given the length of that line, isn't it? You get in there. And then we'll double track you all the way down. And we'll get us a station in Syracuse. Syracuse. At that place. Large? Yeah, we'll go large. Why not? We'll have this as the southern station. And that's going to connect into the... Well, probably 2 ways. It'll probably... Yeah. It'll probably go into New York direct. And then we'll have another one that branches into the main line. We don't really need any grade change there. Definitely not to head up anyway. To head down. We'll have a lovely bridge going across there. Can we get that a little cheaper? A little lower as well. There we go. 1% down to 4%. I think 4%'s fine, isn't it? For heading down into the main line there. Oh no, we don't need to do it that way, do we? We just head to the side grand. That's why you set all that up. However, it's going to be the same height. So all we have to do is redraw the curve. Yeah, that's even easier. There we go. Get you in there. Forgot my own plans. And then we'll send you up. Of course, you've done it the wrong side. But we'll send you up that way. This will be alright though, because we can redraw this from here and have it a little smoother from our bridge all the way into that place. Oh, we've got a tunnel. Do you know, I'm sort of tempted because it adds a bit of scenery to it. The other line can branch off and head more to the north. We don't have much money left though, so we'll probably set up what we can right now. Yeah, and get a couple more express trains, hopefully, running down here. It should be. If we only set one up, it's not competing with any other trains, is it? So it's definitely going to be an express. We'll get some supply towers, one on there, and probably one just after the junction here. Especially if we're going to have this actually connect in. We could, of course, scoot round on the opposite side and come in at the last minute. That's an option. Or we can make a nice junction there since we don't actually join the other end. We can put us a supply tower in there as well. Just give them a few more options. Okay. Let's set up some maintenance buildings. One in New York. And one in Syracuse. Syracuse. Oh, I'm going to trip over that all the time. Set up a rail line. This is going to be passengers and mail only. It should have a full selection of staff though. And, well, except for a security guard. Not too worried about them stealing stuff from us. Engineer. 8%. You get on there. Love a bit of power. Let's see if we can't find us a green arrow. There we go. Even more power. This train is going to be mightily quick. And a conductor. We have plenty of those, I think. Not... Oh, yeah. Get some more power. Plenty of power. That's a mightily powerful train, isn't it? Do we want to add the rail cars? I'll tell you what. We'll destroy a couple of wagons and stick some rail cars in instead. And then we'll set one up from New York all the way down to probably into the West Montreal station, the opposite side. There we go. And passengers and mail only is... Oh no, actually we'll have this as mixed, automatic. You can have a full complement of staff, hopefully. A bit of power, let's go for that. And whatever makes you happy. Yeah, there we go. Jeremiah, you get on there, not a bullfrog. And we've got a conductor. Okay, we're going full on with the power here. And a security guard. Let's see if we can get any more green arrows. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? There we go. Do not need cars on there. And our final station to place will be Portland, which we can have a few links across. Right, second station. Going in, large station. This will give us a bit of a connection up to Ottawa direct, and the other line heading to the east can possibly join up into here. It gives us the option to go further to the east if we wish. Right. Oh, it got a bit laggy as we added all the new lines. We're getting to that stage. I don't mind though. It doesn't last for long. It's only when it recalculates. Okay, so the inside, the furthest south, is going to link up to our line we already set up. This is going to give us quite a few new passenger services. So you're going in there. We'll get you all signalled up. We'll just go with a supply tower down this end. We've got a supply tower here. We could have one up there. I'm going to stick it down here. We don't need a one on this main line before the bridge. Right. We'll need another. No, we don't. I put it in already. Look at me go. We've got one on there. This gives us a few more passenger services, doesn't it? Maybe even mixed. Don't need mixed to head to London. So we're going to go passengers and mail. Set up rail line first, Grand. That's helpful. There we go. Nice direct line. Passengers and mail only. We will get us a couple of cars on there before we do anything. Might as well do the personnel while we're here. Yep, that's fine. That's our last engineer. And then we need a stoker. Can you make each other happy, or at least make one of them happy? There we go. Bit of power as well. And then we need a conductor. Well, yeah, full on power. And then we'll add us an Achilles. I was going to say a Achilles. An Achilles. Done. Right, so that's another train sorted. All potential express lines as well. It's going to be tricky now. We're 11 of 12. Look at that. What was amusing is in the outro for a cab ride, it actually did that express line. So I don't know what changed. Look at Don being cheeky, heading up into our sugar and corn. Well, we own the corn, so that's not too terrible, I guess. You're paying us some money there, Don. That's lovely. Chief Engineer. Why not? What do we got? Are you better than our current setup? Ooh, who do you make happy? You actually make our Chief Engineer happy. No. No. Currently, our Station Master is happy, so that's better loading and unloading times, isn't it? I prefer that. Right, another large train station. This is actually going to be a through station on the south coast there. Oh yeah, we might as well go large. We've got plenty of money. It's going up fast. We will buy Don out though. Let's get one in Portland. This will be the coastal station. And yeah, we will need those cows, so or the cattle. We'll run the passenger line as direct as possible with tunnels if necessary. I love it. We'll spend a fortune on being as direct as we can. There's more chance of it being an express line then, as it will meet the time requirements to get to the other station. Supply tower. Let's get us a couple of...
Your determination and efficiency seems commendable to me. I could not have made a better choice for the chairmanship of the Grand Trunk Railway.
No, you couldn't. There we go, guys. 12 of 12. We are one gold tick away from a complete gold tick sweep. Yeah. We'll have a full gold tick playthrough. Once we, I hope anyway, once we once we buy out Don Lorenzo. How are we doing? We're nearly there, aren't we? Yeah, 75%. How much does it cost for 5%? Oh, do it. Another 5%? I mean, we haven't got much more to build. There we go, guys. 15% to go. And then he's gone. What do we have here? Chief engineers we already looked at. A bandit. Not really bothered about bandits. Let's continue setting this up. We was about to add us some maintenance buildings for both of these cities. And we will need to set up some cattle as well for them if we wish. Yeah, we don't technically need the the express line now. So it's all about making money, isn't it? As fast as possible. Let's get a new line from New York to Portland. This can be passengers and mail only. They share some goodies anyway. And we'll get an Achilles on. I'll tell you what, yeah, dining car, mail car. And we've run out of engineers. We'll get a stoker on you. Why not? Conductor. Yeah, there we go. Green arrow on the conductor. Bit of extra money. Do not need a security guard. We're not bothered about Don Lorenzo sending whatever they are. Bandits, I think. Who is this? Thunder Bay grows. Really? Where's our mini-map gone? What have I done to the mini-map? Oh, there we go. I pressed M at some point. Accidentally. You know what I did, don't you? I pressed M and N to rotate when I first started playing. Yeah, I didn't realise that actually hid the mini-map there. Thunder Bay is at 121,000. Yes, we could increase this, but we're looking for our finances to go up so we can finish off Don. Toronto grew, and they have another space available for an industry. I have no idea what these guys are going to be making. We already have furniture over there. Does it really matter? Now, there's no vegetables anywhere nearby, so they can't make anything like preserves. That means setting up steel and stuff down this end, which is not really a thing. It could be. We could have Sudbury taking steel everywhere. What do we really want? I mean, we could double up on something. We could double up on the juice boxes there. The adult juice boxes. What are they? They're right up here. Yeah, distillery. Adult juice box. Which is sugar. And our stuff down there. But how much of that do you want? Does it matter, Grand? Not really. I think this is just a case of, yeah, I'll tell you what, you build it. There you go. You've got competing juice box factories. Adult juice box factories. Air Falls has grown. Is this towards the end of the series again? Oh, did I miss out on buying something here? Or did he maybe already have it? No, look, he's linked in. It's probably the last thing you're going to do, though, Don. Let's face it. Air Falls has grown. Not much we can do there. We can, in fact, upgrade our own beer production. Because we own that. I didn't realise we owned that. That's cool. Yeah, Don. Don, look at you being sneaky. Oh, no, you're not all the way over there, thankfully. Or you can't be, can you? We've blocked that off. Yeah, because I didn't put a second station in Portland. Don's getting his hopes up, I think. I mean, everywhere else we've blocked him. We've got 2 stations everywhere. That's messed up my plan to send him down this way into Montreal. We could possibly send them that way into Montreal. One thing we can do, though, is maybe buy this cattle. No, absolutely not. What a waste of money that would be at this stage of the game. What we'll do instead is we'll just get a large train station down here and see if we can't find a nice way into both New York and Portland. We don't need to make use of the extra entrances, so we'll hook you up in there. Hopefully this is something similar heading round there. Who would have thought I'd have got that at exactly 1% each? Well, that's pretty impressive. Well, I say that's pretty impressive. 0% on both sides would have been amazing. But 1% is pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, given the distance and everything. These will need supply towers, so we'll get those in a second. There we go. Signals in, supply towers in. We'll put as a maintenance building on there. This should give us a little bit of money. There are plenty of cattle stacked up here waiting for us. That's just grim. Right. Cattle into New York. Freight only. Look at me go. Wait until full. Get you going. And add a locomotive. Get you a Canadian on. And a security guard. Absolutely, why not? Stoker to make our security guard happy? Well, I'll take you. Who is that? Robert Armstrong. You are funny. Look at it. It's the same as the previous episode. We just can't stop growing. It's the perfect way to end a series, isn't it? With so much growth. You were planning to make something, but I can't remember what it was now. I would like to say it was something to do with these vegetables. Yeah, it's this, isn't it? The tinned goods. Where are you? These, the preserves. Preservers. It's just the cans. No, it can't be just the cans. It's the vegetables in a can. Canned veg. There we go. Don't get excited, Don. You're going to be bought out in a second. Another train heading into Portland from our brown fattening. Freight only. Get us a wait until full. All a little bit of extra money, isn't it, for the ending? And we'll get a security guard on you. We've got ourselves a new engineer as well. Absolutely. Any green arrows? No red. You get on. Beautiful. Guys, it's lovely. Lots of cows going around. And I say we're going to be close to buying out Mr. Don Lorenzo here, the king of rails. Not really. I think I'm the king of rails. 1% of shares in this company cost... Oh, I've got me selected. I'm like, how did his shares go up to nearly 2 million a share? What is Don's? Only 218,000. Right then, 5%, 1.1. Let's go again. 5%, 1.1. How much do we need? We need 1.2k. 1.2k. 1.2 million. What do we have? Engineers. Is that the same engineer? Yeah, same engineer. Inventor. No, not really. We could give ourselves 120 innovation points. We can afford it. I don't know what our bond situation is. We can't take any more out. That's fine though. We're not going to need it. How long is it going to take to get to 1.2 million? I think we well, yes, I think we drive into New York or Montreal, wherever the train is. It's currently on the way to Montreal from New York, so we'll be more than likely making the return journey. I love that we've pretty much done it as well. We've connected everything. Didn't quite connect up all of Canada there, but that's because winter was upon us. I would have done it if we'd have got past winter. If you guys are interested in me just hooking that up for the sake of hooking it up, we might be able to come back in. Market crier. Oh no, we've got the money, haven't we? Should we end it? It's kind of a perfect time to end it before the winter gets in, and then we can take a ride back from Montreal along the river there into New York. Could be kind of nice, won't it? Right. Say farewell, Don. Can we just merge? There we go. And liquidate the lot because we don't like his network. We get 17.4 million.
Our business venture is a brilliant success. Canada, once a fragmented conglomeration of colonies, has turned into a remarkable crown dominion. And this is surely not least because of the Grand Trunk Railway.
Moment of truth. We have completed the scenario. We'll go back and check if it was a gold tick, but we have one more thing to find out. But we have one more unknown, did we become president? I'm going to say yes. I'm quietly confident we got nearly 30 million in the bank. President indeed. Overall rating 90. What did we get there? Length of game 8 years 4 months. That's pretty good, isn't it? Wagons on duty 710. Route length. So is that 65,000 miles? That's lovely. Number of stations 92. Number of rail lines we set up in this series 147. Company value nearly 200 million. I like that. I like that a lot. Should we continue playing? Because we've got to take a cab ride anyway. And there we have it, just to confirm we did indeed gold tick the entire series. And now we can head off and find us a lovely cab ride. However, I know some of you like me to end this way. Let's get into company here. I would like to, if we can afford it, get rid of all of our loans. We are debt free, guys, with 1.2 million in the bank. And we own everything. Yep, engines are being slowed, but I'm not sure about south of Montreal, to be fair. Guys, we'll get on board and we'll head over to New York. Alright, we're on board our New York bound train, and it is an express train. We're doing 60 odd miles an hour there, nearly 70 miles an hour. That's pretty impressive. A little bit of a wiggle, a little bit of a hill, but we're still heading out of Montreal onto the main line. Not sure why you're going across here. Oh, are you going to stop for fuel? Because no. Oh, that's why. Yeah, we didn't set up the other station, did we? To Portland. Guys, next time out should be Railway Empire 2 in a couple of weeks. I am so looking forward to it. We've got so much we can do in that game. There's going to be content galore. We have all the campaign, all the scenarios, and free play looks amazing, as you can have the entire North American map or the entire European map and build to our heart's content. I'm excited. But that's it, President. All gold ticks, exactly what I set out to do, and I've got a grin ear to ear. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.